Hey everybody, it's Nathan. Welcome back to day 24 of 1 Year with me. This is my third time trying to record this. The first time, my camera battery died. The second time, I totally lost all track of what I was saying, and it was going on for like 7 minutes for some reason, so I'm going to try to keep it short. But spoiler alert, I'm talking about a lot of video games today, so sorry not sorry. First thing, and I'm going to make this way quicker than I just did. Halo 5's Hunt the Truth campaign finished. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain it. It's basically a podcast that they put out one 10 or 20 minute episode every week up until E3, from like January through E3. And since E3 was last week, it ended last week. And basically what it was about was there was a journalist named Benjamin Giroux, who's played by Key from Key and Peele actually, who was hired to do a story about Master Chief by the military. And Master Chief's the main character, so they want to make him a hero basically, but he starts finding all these random inconsistencies with sources and stuff. And he uncovers this whole conspiracy theory about the government and like how they recruited soldiers and what happened to Master Chief and like when he was a kid. And so he tries to expose the military and make Master Chief sound like a hero again, like he actually is, because the military tries to frame him for some stuff. And the final episode is him going on galaxy-wide TV, and he's about to break the whole story. The second before he does, the military does it themselves. They basically take everything Ben was going to say good about Master Chief and completely put it out there. They clear it up. They literally make Ben's story fall apart in front of him, in front of the entire galaxy. And it was just like, what? Like, how can you possibly do that? I don't get it. Oh man, but the cool thing is, they kind of make it seem like Ben dies at the end of the episode, which they're very careful not to say exactly what happens to him. They use a lot of metaphor and they make it sound like he's dead or like in jail or something, but we don't know. But his friend Petra was the only person that the government didn't bring down with Ben, because she works for ONI, but she was helping Ben anyway. So they don't suspect her for anything. Well, now she's got a grudge against ONI because they basically either killed or captured or whatever her best friend. So she's taking over the story, and now instead of Benjamin Giroux, it's Petra Genesek for Series 2, which starts sometime this year. So that blows my mind, the fact that they're continuing Hunt the Truth. That's amazing, I love it. They just released the entire season as one uncut audio log. If you guys want to go listen to it, go check it out on their Tumblr. Just search Hunt the Truth on Google, it's the first thing that comes up. It's 3.5 hours long. It is a very, very long thing, but I guarantee you it is one of the coolest things you will listen to in such a long time. And even if you're not a fan of video games, just do it. It's so good. You will love the characters, you'll love the idea, the whole theory, like just everything about it. Even if you've never played video games in your life or never heard of Halo, they give you enough information where you know the story, and it's so good. It's very good storytelling, make me very hyped for Halo 5. Way to go 343. I will rarely say that because there are Bungie defects and I prefer Bungie over 343, but they knocked it out of the park with this one. Way to go. Like, way to go. Salutes to you, man. Jeez. Second thing, Tales from the Borderlands Episode 3. I have now played it 3 times. I was gonna say 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 3 times. I played it once, how I always do, where I, like, as soon as an episode comes out, I avoid everything for it. I don't look at anything, I don't listen to anything, I don't hear any choices from anybody. I play through it and I go with my gut, like what I would actually choose in that situation, like based off the cuff. So that's my actual playthrough. And I'm making a lot of the good choices, I guess, which is good. I like doing that. But I'm doing 2 other playthroughs to make some of the more unpopular choices and see how the story changes. And oh my god, sometimes the story changes. Like, in episode 3, there's a whole plot going on with Reese, one of the 2 main characters. It's Reese and Fiona. And Reese has Handsome Jack, the villain from Borderlands 2, this guy, as a computer program stuck in his head from some mistake he made, basically. So Jack has been messing with him the whole game. And you have a chance in this episode to, like, make good with him or tell him you don't trust him. I told him in my actual playthrough that I would go with him because I felt it was a smart choice. Like, you know, he is a mass murdering maniac. Like, it's probably a good idea to trust him and just get him off your back for a little while. I'm really glad I did that because in the other playthrough, I made him not be trusted, and he treats you like crap. He literally ruins your love interest relationship. He almost ruins 2 of your friendships. He almost kills your friends. It's like, why? I don't get it, like, because Reese and Sasha, who is Fiona's sister, they're the couple, basically. You want them to be a thing, or you should anyway if you play it correctly. And they give you good reason to like Sasha and Reese as characters by themselves, but also together, because they're both badass characters. Like, I will admit, Sasha is one of my favorite characters in the entire Borderlands universe right now. Like, she might not seem super interesting, but the more that they play on her character, the more I like it. Same with Reese, same with Fiona. Vaughn, I'm getting there. But, like, most of the main characters have a very good, fleshed out story, and they're becoming good parts of the universe. Back to what I was saying, they're supposed to end up together. Well, if you don't trust Jack, he basically makes Sasha want nothing to do with Reese by the end of the episode. Like, he literally takes over Reese at some point because Reese gets knocked out, and Jack gets, like, put in charge of his body because half of his body is, like, electronic, and he can do that, apparently, I guess. It's weird, I know. And he basically treats Fiona and Sasha like crap for a little while. And that's just enough to make Fiona and Sasha punch Reese in the face hard enough to knock him out. And they are so mad at him for the rest of the episode, and I'm really, 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 really glad that I trusted Jack during the story, because I don't want that to happen. And if you trust Jack, nothing bad happens. So I'm really glad that that didn't. But it's just, oh my god, it messes with so much of it. Like, I don't know why I like the game so much, but I cannot stop playing it. I've played the episodes 3 going on 4 times now, and I'll probably play them again before episode 4 comes out. Like, it's Borderlands the movie. Every time an episode comes out, it's just 2 hours of interactive Borderlands the movie. It's so amazing. Like, if you guys have a chance to, go pick it up on Steam. It's, I think, $25, but that'll get you every one of the 5 episodes when they come out. Should be done by around Christmas time, I think. So it's basically $5 an episode, but it's so, so worth it. Like, even if you don't play Borderlands, and I feel like this is the same with a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about today, even if you don't play it, you'll understand it. And it's a good story, and it's good characters, so check it out, please. I think I've about wrapped up my video game talk today. The only other thing happening is the fact that, behind these, you know, I have my Borderlands loot chest. They're making another one, which is cool. It's based off the gold chest, which gives you a bunch of good stuff. But, problem with that is, it's like $100 for the chest and the stuff that's in it. That's money I don't have right now. I really wish I did. I might sell some cards this weekend to get money to pay for it if it's still in stock. But, damn. Like, I want it, but not that much yet. So, stay tuned for that. I might actually end up getting it if I get rid of some other stuff and make some money first to then get it. But I've got so much stuff to pay for and so much to worry about right now that real life game swag is not at the top of my list as much as I want it to be. What are you gonna do? For now, I'm gonna stick to the amazing worlds and stories that all these video games and promo stuff is coming up with, because damn, today was so good. Like, I can't get over how good these stories were. It's so awesome, and you guys can tell I get excited about this stuff. I really just love good stories. And god damn, these are some good stories. It makes me want to write again, you know? It just makes me want to sit down and tell my own stories again. And that's something that I haven't felt this happy about storytelling in a long time, so good day. A very good day. And I think I'm done with the long, rambly video game rant. So if you don't play video games and you watched all that, thanks, because goddamn, you probably understood how, like, 40% of that conversation, if that, but thank you for watching anyway, and me being a nerd and all that stuff. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut it there. I gotta get this edited and uploaded and stuff. I'm gonna be a little bit more on time today. 3-day weekend coming up, so got a lot to do. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please subscribe to follow the journey. Check me out on Facebook if you want to keep up. And like always, I will see you guys tomorrow.